welcome back to Woodruff Woods. How you doing today? We're doing a lot of firewood work today. Yesterday I was up at my parents' house, and I got a story about that here a little bit later. Had a little accident up there that's got me a little sore, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. But first, we're gonna drive down here to the house. I just loaded up a couple of bundles in the back of the truck for a delivery that's going out today. We're gonna check in on lovely Lisa, see how she's making out. So Lisa's got her set up in here, and we got a tote of maple here. This is a tote of ash. This wasn't a full tote. This was probably half, maybe 2/3. But looks like she's got about another 18 bundles there, and we got 50 going out in total today. Unexpected order. I thought that was going to last them a little bit longer than it did, but I guess that's a good thing, right? So Lisa and I have something we're going to show you here later in the video. Yesterday we made a purchase to help us in this firewood business that we have. Let me talk to you about my day yesterday. Yesterday I was at my parents' place, as I mentioned, and there was an individual there who has gotten permission to be on my parents' property, and I had not met him, so I stopped and I got out of the truck. He got out of his truck, and he had a dog with him, and so I shook his hand, we're talking, and his dog's barking. It's in the truck, as I mentioned, and all of a sudden he jumped through the driver's side window of the truck, which was down enough that he could fit through. He came out and he bit me right on the thigh. And boy, I'll tell you what, I'm black and blue, I'm sore. He did leave 2 puncture wounds, so he didn't get me too bad. But I'll tell you what, that didn't feel good at all. And it was a, what they call it, Lisa, a Dutch Shepherd? Is that right? Like that, yeah. It was a Dutch Shepherd. I actually thought it was kind of a pit bull mix because of the brindling on his fur. But in fact, it was this Dutch Shepherd. Luckily, he had all of his shots, and you know, I've just been keeping up with, you know, keeping it clean, and hopefully it'll heal just fine. I'm gonna help Lisa wrap up these last, what do you got left there? About 15 bundles, something like that. 14, I don't know. 15 bundles, we'll call it that. So I'll help her out, and then we'll do a delivery. Then we'll come back and show you what we purchased yesterday. So we're here with our new purchase. It is a Brute Force 2024 commercial log splitter. We'll step to the side, and hopefully you can get a look at it. You saw one very similar to it in previous videos. This is brand new, and it has the upgraded push plate, which has the Brute emblem on it, and you know, it looks pretty nice. So AJ from Shaver Equipment was able to get us a new one, and we're pretty happy about that. So AJ, thank you. For those of you looking for Brute Force products, whether it's our wrapper or this splitter or the other splitters or processors that Brute Force makes, make sure you contact AJ Schaefer. I'm going to put his number right below. It is a direct line to him. It is his cell phone number. So you can reach out to him directly. He also does firewood bags. He does you know, hunting enclosures. He's into all kinds of stuff. So hopefully you'll be able to find something in his product lines that suits you. We had hoped that this was going to be a really happy video, and it was going to be one kind of celebrating our new purchase. I received a text today from Don Scheib, and Jeffrey Ormiston and Patricia also reached out to me, and Chuck Rogers from Iron and Oak passed away this morning. He had been battling some heart issues. He had had a heart attack last week, and we just wanted to send our deepest condolences and our sympathy to his family, Deb. You know, a recent video I talked about Jeb Walters from Guilty of Treason, and how that kind of affected me. It pales in comparison to this. Chuck, I had got the opportunity to meet on a number of occasions. I actually went to his wood yard, and I will post a link to that. Scheib and Brad from Firewood at the Furnace was there with me. We milled some walnut that I brought from this wood yard. Chuck was just a really, really nice guy, hardworking guy, and knowledgeable. The thing that struck me about him was I would ask him something, and he would immediately tell me something I didn't know. And in his live stream, his final live stream, I had sent him a picture real time of an oak that a friend had taken down, and he started talking about how the oak wouldn't be any good to make a table and why that was. He used a term, and now I can't remember the term. I'll have to go back and watch it, but it was basically the center was going to pull out of the wood, and he had a term for that I had never heard. Of course, I've not been around milling that much, but you know, Chuck's going to be sadly missed. He was a important part of this firewood community. And just genuinely good guy. And unfortunately, we had been talking to them about doing a collaboration, and we never got to it. And maybe there's a lesson in that for all of us to do what you want to do when you want to do it, and don't wait, because tomorrow's never promised. But I'll do a little bit of a video here at the end of this and try to honor Chuck. But for right now, we're going to try out the new splitter. I'll be honest with you, after getting that message, I really don't feel like working, but, you know, feel like I need to do something. And I think Chuck's the kind of guy, he would have said, you know, Darren, you got stuff to do. You got to get out there and do it, because he was a hardworking guy, and he'll be missed. And Deb, if you are watching this, our hearts are with you. I know this must be terribly painful for you and your family. So God bless. Good looking ash wood. Kind of fortuitous that I found this. I was up in our woods here, and I saw this ash tree, and a maple was trying to grow next to it, and I thought, boy, I should make that so that maple can come out. And cut it down and it looked real good. Get my picaroon down here. I meant to bring it and I forgot. Lovely Lisa was ready to get splitting here, so I came down. Are these all resplits? So she was ready to go, so I wanted to make sure that I kept her working, you know? While I'm here, I'll just talk a little bit about why we chose the brute force. As you know, I had ordered an Easton made, and you know, AJ had talked to me, you know, a little bit about it, and said, hey, you know, maybe we could, you know, could do something together here, and so. You know, I talked to him and I started thinking about it, and with all of the 1222s out there, and I'm just noise in the firewood community with another one. Obviously, bigger channels like Shive and Brad at Firewood at the Furnace are running them, and I know Harry at the Driftless Homestead is running one. Tony's Cool Tools runs one. You know, there's a number of channels running the Axis. And so when I really started to think about it, I thought, you know, it might be nice to have something different. And as I looked for information on these, I really couldn't find much. And so I thought, you know, it'd be kind of cool to be something different here. And, you know, I always try to give you guys content that's hopefully helpful to you. I mean, sometimes it's just what we're doing or entertainment, but, you know, I wanted to have something that would be of interest. So, you know, I went ahead and did this deal, and, you know, it's not to say anything bad about the Easton maids. Lord knows they're really good products, and, you know, I mean, I had chosen that, but I think this is a equally good product, made in the USA. It's made in Wisconsin, and as you can see, it operates pretty fast. I mean, we're making bundle wood, so we're cutting this real small. But if we're just doing, you know, big rounds, which we're gonna do, you know, this would really shine.